I'm willing to give this penny to the first person who wants it. Any takers? Think of all the things you could buy with this penny. Oh, wait. Just kidding. Could you buy anything with it? Benjamin Franklin designed the first pure copper half cent in 1787. Back then, the penny could buy plenty. But today, can you think of one thing a penny can buy? They don't buy you anything today, and it's time to say goodbye. Pennies cost more to make than they are worth. They waste people's time. They don't work as money, and they are getting less valuable each year. Others have already phased out the penny. Have you ever traveled to a part of the world where pennies have been discontinued in their monetary system? Canada, New Zealand, Australia, Finland, and the Netherlands have all said goodbye to their 1 cent or 1 euro cent coin, and they round to the nearest 5 cents, up or down, for all cash transactions. The United States military has already eliminated the penny in its overseas bases, automatically rounding cash transactions up or down to the nearest nickel. Some think that if we abolish the penny, prices will rise and charitable donations will drop. But none of the countries who have already phased out the penny have found these side effects to be true. There has been no measurable economic impact after phasing out their pennies and 1 cent coins. I travel to Canada twice or more a year, and every time it's frustrating coming back to the penny. It's great to have a break from the penny while I travel. Pennies cost more than they are worth. The U.S. continues to manufacture 4 million pennies each year. It costs the U.S. Mint 1.8 cents to make each 1 cent penny, costing almost double what they are worth. Producing the penny adds to the national debt and costs taxpayers money. In 2014, 8 million pennies were minted in the U.S., costing $132 million, but only $50 million worth of pennies were put into circulation. This means that $82 million was wasted just to keep the penny in circulation. A large majority of people are now using debit cards and credit cards. So why continue to pour money into producing the penny? The half cent was discontinued in 1857 for being worth too little, but it actually had more buying power than today's dime. What can a penny buy you today? Nothing. Right now, a penny can't even buy you a penny. Its monetary value is too small to buy anything. Inflation has destroyed the value of a penny. The weight of large quantities of pennies is too cumbersome to bother with. $1 weighs a half a pound. In the olden days, pennies actually bought stuff. In 1913, a penny purchased what a quarter does today. Imagine buying $20 worth of groceries with pennies, which we all know does not get you very much these days. This would be 2,000 pennies weighing 11 pounds. Would you put that in your pocket or purse or wallet? I'm notorious for finding pennies to add to my transactions to make sure I don't get any pennies back, because I'm tired of my purse being weighed down by change. Pennies are literally dead weight. Americans throw away $62 million in coins each year, and 11% of Americans said they would rather throw a penny away than carry it around. Pennies end up in jars, dead to the economy. Pennies waste time. The pennies we fiddle with at the cash register Add 2 seconds to each cash transaction. It's not worth our time and the time of those in line behind us. A small grocery store sees, on average, 2,000 transactions per day. That adds up to over an hour of time wasted messing with pennies. If you times that by how many grocery stores there are countrywide, we're talking hundreds of thousands of hours wasted per day fiddling with pennies. Time is money, and pennies are not worth the time. Do you know of any vending machines that take them? Good luck trying to find one. There aren't any. Vending machines, laundry machines, toll booths, parking meters. This is because pennies are not worth the time and effort to count, store, and transport. Who has the time to count and roll pennies to take to the bank? If you take them to a Coinstar machine, where you magically dump your coins and they are counted for you, with cold hard cash returned, you will be paying an 11.9% service fee. Pennies are literally dead weight on every cash transaction and your purse. Some supporters of the penny argue that retiring the penny would be disrespectful to the memory of Abraham Lincoln. But it is not like we're saying goodbye to Lincoln and his monument and memory. They are still on the $5 bill, which is actually useful to consumers. We are just saying goodbye to wasted time and money. Pennies cost more than they are worth. They waste people's time, and they don't work as money. They are becoming less valuable each year because of inflation. Let's say goodbye and retire the penny. If you agree that the penny should be retired, there's a website that you can go to. It's called retirethepenny.org, and here you can take action and be heard.